Greetings, all. Shardvixen here. We're floating through space. I thought this would be pretty to look at while I look for my coordinates to get home. So, with next coming out and PvP being confirmed, there's a call out for all of us to get back to the hub, if we can. I'm going back to my planet and start building a base. I don't like building bases, but probably that's a good thing to do if I decide I'm playing PvP. I don't know yet if I'm playing PvP. Ow. Oh, I'm on Salad. I don't remember Salad. That's a frost planet. It doesn't matter because we gotta go find a portal. A portal, a portal. That's where we gotta go. To a portal. Alright. So, then I gotta check, see if I'm streaming. Let's see. Oh, well, if we're gonna find a portal, we actually need to just land. I don't know if there's one on this one, because it's kind of a dead planet. Hey, Roger, we have to go back home to Geknip Hub, because, you know, Next is coming out, and I would do singing in the background. Stop singing. I can, that's what counts. Doesn't matter if they can hear you or not. Alright, so, and this is a frozen planet, which is not good, but let's make our things here. Let's make this. Find our portal. Let's jump home. So I've been in space for a long, long time. Hey, Trigger! I'm going back to the Geknip Gang Hub, hopefully. Let's see. What you doing, Trigger? Haven't seen you in a while. I think that's last time I saw you was a couple days ago. Did you go camping or something for... Do you celebrate Memorial Day? Some people do, some people don't. Okay, so... I sucked him away. There you go. Take him. Alright, so let's go get that monolith to find our portal. Ready? Hey, Candle, how are you? We're going home. We're going back. We're going to see if I can find my coordinates to get back to the Geknip Gang. So there might be a little bit of waiting while I look at some. I have Savjaz's planet and everything, but I have my own planet in the system. I just have to find my portal code for it. One of my saves at least have to be back there in case for the PvP. Since we all don't know what's going to happen with the PvP. Hi, Steel Dragon. How are you? If y'all want to talk about what you think is going to happen with the PvP, Cobra was talking about it today. I'll tell you what my ideas are. My idea is this. I think it's going to, very beginning, you're going to get an option that says, do you want to play in Chaos mode or do you want to play in Order mode? In Order mode would be just the regular old... Well, actually, no. I think it should be this way. Do you want to play PvP or PvE? And you're going to click on PvP. And then the PvP... Where'd my monolith go? I lost it. Monolith, monolith, monolith. And then the PvP is going to go, once you get into PvP, it's going to ask you, do you want to play Chaos, which is like be a pirate on the bad side or whatever, or do you want to play Order, and then you'll be like a space ranger who keeps track of all the space people. And then, if you don't choose PvP, you'll just be PvP, PvE, and it'll just be you roaming the universe without really seeing anybody. Though everybody else says they don't think it's going to be that way. They think it's going to be all PvP and PvE all mixed together. And then you have to choose whether you fight or don't fight. So I don't know if that means that you all hook up with people or what. But it got me thinking. So, and I know Ivy Mike has been talking about being a pirate and stuff like that and getting back to the hub. So I got to get back to the hub in the first galaxy. I've not been anywhere else. I only have, my normal was the only one, my last normal save was the only one that had me in the second galaxy, but I restarted that for the heck of it. Let's find a portal. I'm wondering if they're going to change this. It's going to be harder to find portals now. Or if you're going to be able to card them. Yeah, Kendall, but you do it the hard way. I'm going to do it the easy way. This says Oxidize, blah blah. First spawn, Oxidize, blah blah. Ancient Terror, blah blah galaxy. Someday I'll have those all out, but not right now. Where's my portal? I need my portal. 7 hours. Oh, holy moly. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Beep beep. There it is. Beep beep. It's over the other side. Oh, that's the portal. Where's my ship? Ship. I'm always losing my ship, man. Oh, and in the same place. Beep beep. You know where you're at all times. My little voice should talk to me about that. I'm over here. I'm over here. There it is. There's a whippy plant. But I'm not really here. I'm just a simulation. You can't hurt me. Not really. Not really. Haha. This is my bug eye. See, there's his eyes. There's his nose. It's like a puppy, actually. Oh. No. It's hiding. Oh, we gotta go to space. You have to go to space, guys. This is an anomaly. I thought he only did permadeath. Kendall. I thought he was like King Snake. This is wrong. Oh, see, I thought you were just only in permadeath. Silly me. As you've noticed, I have not. Somebody type in Kendall and it'll give you his where he goes. Why didn't it pop up? Watch out for Nightbot. That's I'm going to have to spend the weekend getting all these portal codes into my notebook. There's been some speculation that portals are going to become very important in a PvP game. New hardware already. I'm not sure, OMG, what you're talking about. You're not going to portal there? I have a planet in Tricky number 1 system. In the Geknip Hub. So, PvP is going to change a lot of things. It'll be interesting to see how that's going to all come down. What, about 2 months now, right? You've seen the cover on Cobra's chat on Discord. The Drunken Taco put the new cover for the, an actual cover from GameStop. Xbox cover. It's very pretty. Got that new one on. So, Steel Dragon, what do you think about PvP? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? What? Coming up on it. Here we go. Whoa, that's a big bump. Wow. Yeah. Down. Stop. How do you think you're doing? Going to space, apparently. Having a really hard time flying today. Bumped me right up over that thing. It's a good thing I'm flying creative. Normal, I'm gonna die soon. We're entering into space. Okay. So it's gonna be a few minutes while I look up a code. You might be staring at nothing, so you should chat amongst yourself. Notice any changes. Are we all excited about PvP? Or will you just want to play PvE? PvP is an interesting psychological study, I have to tell you. I used to always play games that were PvP. I didn't never notice there was a difference until recently, and then somebody said what PvE was. I didn't even know what PvP was. Like, they would say PvP, and I'd be all like, what's that mean? But my kids had to explain it to me, so alright, so we are looking for a place to go, guys. A place to go. I'm hoping I have my, you know how it is. We need to request this one first, though. Always. You get a pin. Always request the planet you're on. Even if you ever plan on coming back, you should always request it. Okay, so bird, jelly, dragonfly, dude, boat, teepee, bug, which doesn't look like a bug to me, but looks like a crab, dino, bird, triangle, balloon, balloon. Okay. Vixen, never entered jury to discover intrigue. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to avoid people and hope I don't get killed. Because y'all know, having watched me for a length of time, how I play in PvP. If I can't be sneaky, I just die over and over and over again. Which is fine, I mean, it's a healthy thing. But I find PvP, the way other people play PvP to be interesting. Because for some unknown reason, people can't understand. If you have all the power and you're playing against people who have no power, in no way is that fun for the other people. For me, it's a challenge. But for most people, they become very overwhelmed because they can never get any farther. It's like playing Dark Souls. Hang on a second. So, but that's what happens. Every time I play PvP now, I have a bunch of people, and some of them get very upset because, well, for different reasons. I mean, first you get upset because you're never getting any further because you always keep getting killed and died and killed and killed. Then, when you do try to, sometimes when you try to change the way you play, like me, I got real sneaky and just played Ninja in Ark, and after a while, people gave up looking for me, you know, but I was still watching them, but they were saying I wasn't playing because I wasn't, like, I wasn't engaging, but just because I don't engage doesn't mean you're not playing PvP. Remember that. So, we're looking for... We can just take... If we can, we can just bounce to some, just for the heck of it. Check out the planets, if you'd like. Just so you're not constantly watching me play stupid planets. Let's see. Let's go this one. Let's go. Oh, my arms hurt. So I get this pain, like carpal tunnel, all the way up into my shoulder. It's just really painful. Feels like being broken too. But yesterday I took oxycodone, did my ARC stream, took the oxycodone, and then I played Conan all night. And I actually was able to lift my arms up and stuff with the oxycodone. So it's just the pain that keeps me from moving my arm. It's not really like there's a actual problem in the pain, from the pain, I guess. Alright, let's do this one. Okay, let's see. Face, because I don't want you guys just sitting there while I'm looking for my places to go. Because I got tons and tons of these to look through. Look like. Ha 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 ha. We could create some of our own too. That's always fun. Because I have to find my planet so I can pull my ship back through. I can't just... I mean, there's one that you can use for Geknip, and I don't know if it's gotten better since the first time I went through it, but it's a pill and a half because the nearest portal place you can use is like an hour and a half away. Okay, so what were we on? Jelly? Moon? Jelly? Bird? No talking! Well, running in circles is kind of what us girlies do sometimes. I run in circles quite a bit. I was upstairs I'm still trying to get my books in order so I can get on my patio, but I just got piles of books. It seems very daunting. And I'm trying to separate them out for Know Thyself so we can use some of them then too. Even though I think I get like 6 people that watch me. But it's alright, because, you know, it's for me, not really for anybody else. I share in parts of my life, but I've come to the conclusion that parts of my life are probably really boring to most people. I mean, it's not like I jumped out of airplanes, or, uh-oh, I messed up. Well, that's alright, let's go to a corrupt one. I won't be able to get the address, so I'll get the coordinates. Let's put them on here. Go jump in. Let's go jump in. I think it was a corrupt address anyway. Burning Lady Fox. I wonder what that's for. It says Foxatranian is where I need to go. Is Minion Carrot the only minion left? Is she like all by herself? Because that would be sad too. It'd be sad to be the only minion. I guess Friday's donut day here in the U.S. My daughter just asked me if I wanted to go. There's the bubble planet. I can't do those. I don't have portal codes for those. Oh, I do have portal codes. Okay. Still looking. I'm going to use that one for this address. Oh, well, nobody's been here. Oh, you still have Cleo Fish? Good. Really sad to be. No one's been here to this planet. I went from one frost planet to another with flying creatures in the sky. Look at that. And things that want to eat me. Oh, those are ugly. They're different looking though. I don't think I've actually seen those. Let's see if we take a picture of them. And these guys are not very pleasing to look at either. They're the parrot face bird things. I've noticed a lot more bird stuff going on in the things. Have you guys noticed that? Well, this one's a bug face. It's really disgusting, actually, guys. I'm not sure that I'm enjoying this. I want to see these guys, though. Did I get close enough? Close enough to see them? I don't know. Are these those disgusting ones with the weird mouths? Oh, crap, I didn't get close enough. We have, oh, there's one. There's one. Or are they the flying sturgeon? Oh, they're the flying sturgeon. I've seen these guys before. They can't get any higher though. Look at his mouth. Look at him. Look, look. He's very into you. I want to eat all. Look how big he is. Can you imagine really seeing one of those? I think I would never come out of the spaceship. I don't know which one's trying to eat me though. It says was one that was trying to eat me. Not that we care in creative. What do we have? We're flying. We're just sightseeing, guys. It's all we're doing. I think it's this dude here that's probably slightly aggressive. Because he looks like a T-Rexy kind of guy. I can't get closer to him. It's out of my sphere. I don't know where my ship is. Ooh, he looked like he moved. That's creepy. He looked like he moved. Maybe it's that guy that doesn't like me. Alright, well, it's fine. I've seen one that wants to eat me, though. It's weird how the portal is never in the picture when you go look through the picture. Look, he's got turkey feathers. Turkey feathers! Alright, so let's do this. I just need the coordinates here. Can't leave without your coordinates. Remember that. Never leave a thing that you haven't found the coordinates for. Alright, so the coordinates for this one is... What I would like, I have to tell you, what I would like is that you got here, right? And then you could just use the portal here to go to another portal. That would be really great. 0906 02. I don't know if anybody else feels that way about it, but it would be really cool. I'm not... What's the clearest? I'm not gonna... I just want to know where one is. Like, if it was really close, that would be fine. 2 hours is not really close. So we ain't doing that. Because I'm not sitting here spamming it. Alright, we're going back. Oh, I gotta leave a thing here, and we gotta name it. I can claim this home planet as my home planet, but I don't want to. I don't care enough to do so. Leave me a thing. Not that there's... Most of these are not staying here, but... I name this, this is mine in the name of the fox. That's what we'll call it. This is mine in the name of the fox. I know where you are. Let's see. Yes. See, I never did put my portals on the website, so I don't know if they exist. Is it like they only, like the thing in the forest, if there's no one there to hear the sound, does it exist or not? If no one lands on this planet, does it exist or not? Except through me? How do we want to do this? I name this. This is mine in my name. This belongs to the fox goddess. Okay, that's good. Someday I'm gonna be the goddess of the galaxy, I'm telling you, the universe. But I will be a great ruler. I'm not nearly as vicious as my daughter is. I have a key. Come find me. Ah. So, here's the question I have. Maybe you guys can answer it if you're listening. If you're birthed on a planet that someone else discovered, and I've seen people do it in, like, permadeath, that means other people could visit you even though you can't get off. There's something coming at me really fast. Look at it. Here it comes. I saw you coming. You're one of those ugly ones. I hate these. These are one of the few animals I dislike greatly. They're just ugly. They're like that little chihuahua. Chop, chop, chop. There's more of them coming. Wait. You're gonna get a herd of them in a minute. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on. Whatever. I'm leaving. We're here. We did it. It's not close enough for me, so we're going back through. But it would be really cool, now that I got to this portal, I could open up the portal address thing, like right here. You could open it again and go to totally different portal. Like, you could just keep bouncing through portals. Alright. Oh, we didn't name that one. We have to name it. Ow, 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 ow. We'll name it after Cleo. So that's going to be Cleo in the Minion. Minion. The Minion Galaxy. How's that? I didn't name it. We'll name it when we land again. I'll have to get a portal code for that later. Because it was a corrupt one, I think. So, I didn't have the actual portal address. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. I don't know what to say, but I didn't have it. Okay. Cheers. I forgot that. This one was called. Cheers. Alright, let's name. What do we just. I lost connection to online services. You're not going against. You know, if you ask. Sure you're happy? If you were to ask King Snake, he would train you his way. I mean, he was trained a certain way, so you could do it. Okay, we need to name this one up here. Rename. It says I'm not hooked to online, so I'm not sure if this is gonna stick. But we'll try it anyway. Minion. No. Minion. How do you spell Minion? M-I-N. I-O-N? Minion. How did I do that? Yeah, I-O-N. Oh, yeah, there we go. Minion. Right? Okay, we're done. And this will be... Wait. Oh, we didn't discover the planet. We just discovered the galaxy. Oh, 2 N's. Well, see, I fucked that all up anyway. Oh, well. Still, you gotta be faster. Okay, we gotta do another one. Gotta be faster, and I gotta be slower. So I spelled that wrong, and I didn't name. We can't name that Cleo. We'll name the next one Cleo. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm sorry I have to go through so many of these. That's naughty, because I haven't seen naughty lately. That's King Snake's. We got King Snake. I wonder if he's gonna be moving his planet now. It is 1 N. Oh. Hi, Mama Mercy Gaming. How are you? We're doing our No Man's Sky stream. We do it every Tuesday around this time. And we're trying to get back home. Because No Man's Sky is getting a brand new update in Next. I don't know if you play it. And it's going to go PvP. So a lot of people are trying to get back to their hubs. I have to have at least one creative save in hubs. I don't have all of them there. Well, I'm curious about King Snake. I should ask him if he's going to stay out on the clear on the other side, or if he's going to start jumping to if he's going to start jumping to the Geknip Gang. Let's try this one. I don't even know what this one's name is. Alright, we want to activate the portal. It is 1 N. Well, 2 N's would be cool too. That would be a different spelling. This is, if this is right, we're going to the Animaniac system. Let's go to Yako. Okay, Yako. So that's, let's see, can't talk to you while I do this. I had a base. Yeah, I just have to make a new base. I have one planet in the system. Foxtranian, if it's still there. I don't know, because sometimes your planets don't, my names don't stay, so we'll see if they stay. I want you guys to go check out Mama Mercy's Gaming. Her and I started, when I first started my YouTube channel, she and I chit-chatted on Facebook in a Gamers Goddess chat thing. And I was much more active on Facebook at that time. I'm no longer that active on Facebook, I'm sorry to say, except to share my YouTube stuff and not even my writing anymore, because I now direct that to my Discord. I've kind of moved to Discord. But you should go check her out. She plays a lot of Switch games, and that could be a changeover from what we all play. And Mama Mercy Gaming, most of the people in my chat are from the Geknip Gang, which is on a Discord, and they're a gaming community, and you could always check them out too. They play all kinds of games. But No Man's Sky is their #1 game that started the whole thing. But I think now we have like, what, 13 games that everybody talks about, plus one-hit wonders, which are games that everybody might like, different people might like to play. We got Conan Exiles, Ark, Destiny, Pokemon Go. What's some of the other ones, guys? Stellaris. Steel Dragon plays Stellaris, right? Monster Hunter World, all kinds of stuff. Oh, no problem. But you guys give her a chance to go check her out. She's just a really nice person. I can't tell you all the games that she plays, but she's a really nice person. I really like listening to her. She's fun, friendly. I'm trying really hard to have a really successful YouTube channel. Let's see. So, face. Best community in gaming history. Geknip love. Somebody would type in Geknip. I think it'll pop up the Discord. Maybe. I know. If you put Discord in, it pops up mine. Okay, so we have face now. You guys see I'm talking. I can't remember what I'm doing. We're going to end up with another corrupt one. Takes, what, 30 minutes to jump from place to place? We are not online. Need moon. Ah, don't worry about it. You are a very sweet person. And if I remember right, your husband's really funny. I think I watched you guys play a game once. It was hilarious. Go Geknip Gang. Yes, that's our new yell, right? Go Geknip Gang forever, ever. Hoo 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 hoo. That's what we do. That's what I'm doing. I think it sounds cool. Jelly. Takes me forever to use. Oh, I'm getting a little nervous. This looks like it might be a corrupt one. Seem to have a lot of those because I didn't put them in right. We're going to Yako. That's where we want to go. If it's still there, we're going to Yako, man. Whoa! No, we're not going to Yako. Did it say corrupt on it? Wicked, I have to tell you, if I was to find Wicked Thorn someplace, I would have stole him and put him in my closet. He is sounds like the best husband anyone can have. He makes dinners, he cleans house, he takes care of the kids. April is very lucky, lucky, lucky. Madam Thorn is very lucky. We need a name for her. What happened? Oh, we already did it. I think I messed up. I don't think we're going to Yako, guys. I think we're going someplace else. Oh, what happened? That was weird. Did I mess up? Did it not open up? Okay, leave base sharing on. Just move off the hub world as soon as possible so the next person find a base. Yeah, I know. But I have my own planet that I already did that with. I don't need to go through the portal. That portal world is a pain. That was my very first stream in No Man's Sky, was to find the freaking GeknipGang Hub. So I streamed for almost 4 hours to try to get that thing to work, and everybody was like, that's why I think that was Sav Jazz's first introduction to the Shardvixen effect. So you ask him about that, he'll tell you all about how I can mess any game up. Nobody else can. I don't know what happened here, guys. Okay, I can't talk. Don't talk to me. Concentration. We need to concentrate. I don't know why we need to concentrate, but apparently I can't do this without concentrating. So we have bird. We have jelly. We have face. We have boat. We have jelly. I know you have a beautiful life, It makes me want to cry with tears of joy how beautiful your life is, Wicked. Because I have a really great life, but I don't have what is a typical traditional life, and I kind of sometimes miss that with that extra person, that husband or wife, that would make life better. I won't say perfect, but better. Okay, so what's going on here? I got the spiral. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's why. Spiral. Dragonfly. I screwed up. Last one's dino. Alright, there we go. I don't know what happened. But why did it kick me back here and ask me if I want to leave? That was weird. I must have hit something. I must have hit that again. Life is a roller coaster. Well, not for my case. Life is a kick you off the edge, watch you fall, get ran over by a car, squish you all up, make you all flat, and then turn around and give you a piece of candy. Complete. Well, yeah, I have a complete life. It's just mine's different, that's all. There's components that are missing in it that I don't know that would make it any more complete, but it would be different. I don't have a main. And part of that's because of my mental health issues. And their mental health issues, probably. And just hard to live with. Ask my children. Okay, did we make it to Yakko? We made it to Animaniacs. This is the system. I don't think I spelled that right. Animaniacs. You know, brothers Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. I lost connection to online services, which means anything I do here will not be sent back. I don't even know where this is at. This is on my way to finding King Snake, if I remember right. But there should be a comm ball. So let's look and see. Because normally, every place I go, I leave a comm ball. I don't know, I did a lot when I was 22. I think I joined the military when I was 22. Okay, I see no comm ball. Does anybody... Oh, wait, there it is. There's my comm ball. I was so glad you're still here. Let's go see what it says. I love it when you visit it and it's there. It's when you get here and it's not here that you're like, what happened? From here you can see over the mountain. The bear would be so happy, wouldn't they? Is that mine? Yes. Okay. Thought maybe somebody else visited me. Wouldn't that be plus. Yep, we can see over the mountain for sure. You were active duty 22. Yeah, I think I was about 22. Because when I got out of the military, when they let me go, I joined the California Conservation Corps. And I think you had to do that before you were 25. So it was so long ago. Over 25 years ago. So that just boggles my mind. Just boggles my mind. Arrive in 142. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I've been here and it's not anywhere close to where I need to go. So we're just going to go back through the portal. I'm just jumping through the portal so you guys can see some of the places I've been. So that's a public portal. Because now everybody's thinking they're going to have to start hiding their portals addresses. So that people can't jump in and say hi. Say that one looks pretty. What I don't know. What do you think? 27 years ago for you. Well, you're old like me. We're all old. Old people are so much fun. I was supposed to get married once. It didn't work out. I didn't really want to get married either, so it's kind of a funny story of that. Alright. Should we try? Well, I already got the unification address. We could go back there. I'm telling you, I got tons and tons of addresses. I just don't know which one's the right address. It's labeled, but we gotta go through them and find them. We need Foxtrania. Foxteria? Foxa something. Foxa. Let's try another one that I had. Let's try this one, because it doesn't have a name. It's weird when you don't have it. Oh, I wasn't in the military long enough to be a service to anybody. I'm sorry. I wasn't in the military long enough to be a service for anybody. You base... I don't know how to do the bases, Steel Dragon. I feel like a new bled again. Well, I am a new bled. Young at heart. Young. Yes, I'm not young in body, that's for damn sure. I'm young. Well, we're young. Technically, I'm still young. If you live to be 100, right, then I'm only halfway there. So that would be half of my life. So if, you know, if when people died at 20, half your life would have been 10. So I'm doing okay. I'm halfway there. Activate the portal. I'm cold. I don't like it when I'm cold because usually it means I'm going to have a fiber attack. When it's not cold. It's not cold here. Let's go to this one. I don't think it's close either, but hey, what the heck. So you guys don't have to look at me while I'm... Don't look at me! Don't look at me! I often think about when I see people that walk hand in hand or are in love with each other and it's very obvious that they have a good relationship. It's very sad because I miss that part in my life. I've had three very horrific... Well, I've had 3 relationships that were intense that were also very negative as well as being semi-positive. But then when I look back at it with all the education that I've learned, I realized that none of them were very healthy. So it's kind of a sad thing for me. I mean, if I got another 50 years to live, that would be 103. Let's make 105. So if I had another 52 years to live, I have the chance of meeting somebody. But it's hard to live with people who have mental health issues. And then on top of it, now I have a chronic pain disorder, so it's even harder to deal with. Alright, so I celebrate those people who... Oh, thanks, Trader. I celebrate people who have had such a connection like that. You know, like... And I know it's your second marriage, so I'm not, like, being naive here. It's just so amazing. And it always makes me tear up when I think about people who are so lucky to have that connection. Now, I have wonderful connection with my children. Because I will, in the end, know them longer than I've known a lot of people, except my mother. So, you know, that's a plus. And then all the people you meet through your life. Okay, it's a good address. Let's go. You know, it's not so much that my life is interesting, Trigger. It's the way you talk about it. If you talk about your life and the things that you've done, and you take, you know, great glee. Because there's big portions of my life that were spent severely depressed in bed. In fact, my daughter just read me a thing today. I have become one with the blankets. What is it? I have become one with the blankets in my bed, and I cannot attempt to leave them in case I do. What was it? She wrote it like they were natives to something. It was very cute, but that's kind of how depression is. You don't want to disturb the sync of it all. All right, we're going here. We're going to find out what the name of this planet is because I don't have it written down. So. Where are we at? That's Iverse. The Iverse. I have discovered this. What's the name of the planet here? We're going to have to make a... Cause it's not going to tell me the name of the planet unless I get on the planet. Because unless you're on the planet, it never tells you the name of the planet. Yay! Phil Caven. He found his S-Holler. I have some really cool and creative... I have some really... Look, it's a big old thing of gold. The Iverse. Okay, so this is Iverse. I don't know where Iverse is in the universe. Iverse. I would imagine that this was my run with the ABCs, and this is Iverse. So, it could be at the very beginning of one of my started mode, you know? Creative mode. So, I don't know. I have portals all over the place. Oh, hey, you guys have to go and sub. Okay, this is the only time you hear me say this, because I usually say just go check it out. But you need to go sub Phil Craven. Okay, he's done some music for the Conversion Con, first internet 2018 convention put on by Cobra TV, and he's got music there that he's going to upload. You guys need to vote on it so he can turn it into the contest. So, because I know he can win, and because he wants that alt pass. So we all need to go see Phil Craven and be sub to it, so we'll know when he does it. Okay, that's the one time you'll hear me say sub somebody. No, I don't say to subscribe to you. I don't say to subscribe to myself. I don't say to subscribe to anybody else. I know. I normally say just go check him out. But Phil wants to win an alt pass. And to win the alt pass, he has to have the very best song. And we want him to be the winner. Right, guys? Yes. Even though he's not part of the Geknip Gang, he is part of our family in No Man's Sky. And we all want him to win an alt pass. Though I'll tell you a secret, he's going to get an alt pass no matter what. But, shh, don't tell anybody. Well, at least 8 people know now. Alright, what's the name of this? We need to find our thing. Need to find his thing. Phil is one of my very first people I met. Phil and Wicked Thorn. I met them both in Cobra TV stream. They were the first people I met. They were so very friendly. In fact, I met Phil before I met Colt. But I met Colt through Cobra on a different day. And then they were telling me about this thing that Colt was doing. And I was kind of interested in it. So I hooked up with Colt and then found out he knew Phil. So it was like, wow, that's really cool. Because I know Phil. Because Phil and I were talking about music. So, don't cry, Phil. It's all good. I cry all the time, though. That's what friendship's about. That's what looking out for each other is all about. That's how you grow a positive community. You share and share alike. You know, we all share. I have a lot of people that give me music. That, you know, my vlog was made by a very young, very talented young man. There is nothing here. I do not see a combo. I'm depressed. So there is a very weird creature. Look at this. Come here. Are you now one of those ugly creatures? Oh, there's 2 ugly creatures. One of them's chasing me. Where is he? It's a crab, I bet. Crabs. I'm guessing it's crabs. No, not crabs. What is that? Did you guys see that move? Where'd it go? It's moving really quick. Where is it? Come here, you're gonna eat me eventually. Oh, it's a striped mole, like, piranha creature. That's a new one. This must be way out on the edge. 'Cause I don't think I've seen one of these in a while. You're kind of ugly. You're like a weird fishy. Look, he's got oh no, it's a dinosaur tail. Oh no, you sent me it back saying you didn't really have any time for it. Don't worry about it. We aren't using it at the moment. It's all good. That's a summertime thing I'm going to be doing, is working on that whole channel. But thanks, Phil. It's all good. Alright, Wicked. I'm telling you, if Wicked had a channel, I'd be saying the same thing. Go sub. Alright, so we don't have a combo here, guys. I don't mean to be yelling. I know I'm yelling. I have a lot of pain. So we're gonna leave a ball here, and this is what we're gonna say. Alright. Oh, that's not what we're doing. What the heck? Stop it. I don't know why I did that. We're gonna, hey! It's John Cox. How are you, John? Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay. I'm telling you guys. And, by the way, if you go into Phil Craven, he is part of a band. I will let him tell you about it when you go check him out. But here's the deal. His band is releasing an album, or has released an album, so you can listen to some really good music. Yeah, not a problem, Phil. Whenever. In fact, I was gonna track down my copy of it and start working on it on my own, because Dreams is gonna come out, and in Dreams you can do music and animation, and I figured I would use some of that there. So I'm proud to say I like Phil Craven. Y'all should too. Go check him out. And while you're doing that, you should go check out. I'll have to put you in my thing. Hey, John. Should check out the Discord, the Geknip Gang Discord. It'll be the fourth wall breaking here. I don't know if we can get it all in here. Let's see. I wish you could do music. Oh, no, can't. For song. There we go. You can get that in. Yep, good. Alright. I doubt anybody... it's not that big of a deal here because who knows if somebody's gonna ever show up on this planet. But we do need... You need to... Sorry. Yes, it was for me. There it is. Whiskey for the Lady is his band. So you all need to go and check them out. They're great music. Great music. Awesome music. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. I've loved it. Loved it. I don't know why I'm still in this menu. Dude. Oh, why that menu keeps popping up. Stop it. We do need to do this now. Or you got an older old Chromebook and it won't run the Discord plugin. They have a phone. I don't know if you have a phone. If you have a phone, it will run. They now have an Android, and I don't know about iPhone because I don't have an iPhone. The person to talk about that would be Richard Huntington, and he could tell you. We don't want that. That's not what we want. We want one of these. No? What do I want? Put a... Yes, we need one of these because otherwise I can't get the planet to pop up. That's the stupidest thing in the world. I hope they change that. Really. I haven't written one of these in a while. Okay. I don't write it very long either. There should have been one here, but it's not. Alright. I don't know again. That's what this planet's called. See? That's the only time you can get it. So we are in... I don't know. Again. Alright. That was fun. Let's go back and find another one. Let's go back and find another one. Let's go back and find another one. I need another one. Yeah, so, because I have Discord on my tablet, I have Discord on my phone. Oh, we're getting that funny little dot in the middle of our portal here. And I have the half moon. The half. It's like an eye winking at me. And I have it on my computer. Actually, I have it on 2 computers because my son has it. And I think my son has it on his tablet or his phone. I mean, they're pretty good. And they update it quite frequently. Though some of their updates make things a little more problematic than others. And my tablet, my phone and tablet are a little older. Okay, so... Ow, 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 ow. What we are doing, John, is I'm trying to get home to the Geknip Gang Hub, but I thought while I look for my addresses, through my addresses, we'll just pop into miscellaneous addresses I don't have names for, because I think the portals are going to become really important. So, I hate when people do this. Can't do a party right now. Can't do a party right now. Let's see, what do we want? Well, I have bubble planets. Bubble planets are the one. I don't have portal for that one. Some of these I don't have portal codes for. But you know why? Because I only did coordinates. Because you could go and find the coordinates in the... We could make up one. I do those a lot. I just make them up. How about this one? Here's, Here's a bubble planet. I got a lot of bubble planets and hexagon planets and things like that. And things like that. Let's see this one. Owie, owie, owie. I think. Ow, my arm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, arm. It's hurting in my wrist and my fingers. Face. Jelly. Ship. Fish. I didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well, so it kind of like pops up that way. I'm trying to get OBS to work, so I did State of Decay the other day. Fish. Bird. Pie. And the Xbox community will be coming on soon. Moon. Though I'm not very connected with the Xbox community. I keep trying to be. Pyramid. And dude. Where is it? I know dudes are in there. They're not very... Well, it's not corrupt, so that's good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And see what the name of this is. Not all of these have I visited. Oh, that's a new one. I haven't got the address for that one. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this... I don't know what the name of this system is, so we'll see, I guess. I must have just bounced. Sometimes I just bounce through the systems, and I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. So there are new people joining. Please go check out Mama, Mary Mama Gaming, and Phil Craven. Those are our two shout-outs. If anybody else is on here, wants a shout-out, be sure to tell me. Also, I have a blog. If you go to my Discord, or you leave a comment in one of my videos, I like questions from my viewers. It's called What Does the Vixen Say? So you guys can all leave me a question. This is the ABC system. I wish I told you when you visited class. It's kind of an interesting system, that's for sure. The color is ooh, bright. I have lost connection to online services. Many of these are endangered resources, likely. Oh, that means that if I was not in creative, there would be things after me. It's a lot of plutonium, that's for sure. Oh, it's a canyon. Big, pink canyon. But we don't have a comm ball, so we need to see if we can find our comm ball. No, I have tons of portal addresses. Thank you. In fact, that's what we're doing right now, is we're going through my portal addresses and making sure I have the names for the places and where they are. I can't really check where they are in the system, but we're looking for... This one says not connected to online services, so I'm thinking there probably is not a comm ball here. Let's see, comm ball, no comm ball. I don't see it in my HUD. I do not see that in my HUD, so I'm thinking... Those are really pretty trees. I don't think I've seen some of those lately. Look at these trees, guys. Wow. I don't think I've seen trees like this in a while. That's pretty bizarre. I should take a picture of it. Hang on. Screenshot it. Okay. Well, that was pretty. Yeah, I've never seen any like, oh, look, really weird floating island things. You gotta avoid those at all costs. These look like actual plants, but avoid the floating islands because they'll kill your ship. Interesting. This might be one of the older planets I've been to, like a year old, like last year. Last year. But I do not see a comm ball. But with online services off, I won't be able to. I need to find out the name of the planet, though, so really soon here. So here's the thing. I would, if I have the name... Oh, there's my coordinate thing. Interesting that that's there, but yet none of the other stuff would be here, because normally to get the name of the planet I would have to have been in my exocraft, so it's kind of weird that I don't have an exocraft here. Alright, well, let's do that so we can get the name of the system. I don't need that no more. What's the name of this system? Okay, so we're on the ABC. ABC. It's 1, 2, 3. ABC. This is ambrosia. Looks like ambrosia. Ambrosia is one of my favorite things to eat. Beep, 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 beep. I still haven't found what I'm looking for, though. That's a corrupt address. That doesn't have a portal code yet. Alright, we're getting into the ones I've already written down. Alright, alright. Sorry, I got a pencil in my head. It's a pencil in my head. Yeah, go over here real quick. Okay, we need to see how close it is to a base, because I could pull it through and then we could see where we were at. I don't think we're anywhere close to the Geknip Gang Hub. So, if I can find last chance, we could go last chance and be near the center. No. That was yesterday. Yeah. No, yesterday I said we could roast marshmallows, but now we can't. It's cold outside. I'm not going outside. Alright, let's see if there's a base near. If there's a base really close, we'll do the base thing. Because that's always fun, to pull your ship through and be someplace else. That's 2 hours away. I think not. Even in my 2 hours away, what's an hour is like 10 minutes away in the thing, so that's like probably 20 minutes away, so that we're not doing that. We need something that's like 30 minutes away or 20 minutes away. I see things. Place you'll never believe. Oh, yeah. I think we've all seen things that you'll never believe. All of us have seen things we'll never believe. Which also is like one of my favorite quotes from Blade Runner. Alright, let's see. We gotta go through all these. That's cool. We have... Oh, here's another ABC. I just found this twice. Alright, so here's ambrosia. Well, interesting. So this could be canceled out because I already have it. Right here. Alright, so that's there, right there is... Oh, this one would be closer to... Oh, I don't know. Is that the one I was just at? Let's try this one. Because this one's closer to the Geknip Gang. I mean, it's not like really close, but it's closer. So if there was a thing... Oh, this is... I don't know. Let's go there. Oh, hate speech. Well, hate speech really is kind of a hard thing to define because it's not on what you think it is as the speaker, but what the person who you're talking to confirms as being hate speech, which makes it kind of tricky. You can't really put a government thing on it that says that. So I don't know why it would be easier for you to tell me which philosophies that you dislike. Because I just don't... when I speak of hate speech, I think of things like racial slurs, sexual slurs. I'm not too worried about the word bitch, because nowadays that's kind of it's a dual gender, though it is still aimed in the idea that if you call somebody a bitch, you're talking about a rotten, evil woman or a female dog. The same thing about bastards. I mean, I use the word bastard probably about as much as I use the word bitch. So, those words don't offend me, but if they offend John, let's say you say something and someone else in the chat says, that offends me, then that would be considered hate speech. And I know that makes it too widely loose and that gives a lot of people freedom, but I, in the end, will look at it, and if I think you said something and I don't think it's considered hate speech, but the other person does, then I will say I'm sorry, and then we'll Because this has happened before. We had someone who made a casual statement that had no meanness to it, but the other person was offended by it. And then I had to kind of say, well, I'm sorry. That person didn't really mean it in the way that you took it, but I could see how the other person felt that way. So it's kind of defined by what you think is right and wrong, what I think is right and wrong, and then, of course, the person who was offended. So you would have to let me know what words were you thinking you wanted to talk about. I kind of let people... Foxhound, I wouldn't be giving out your portals as much because people... And that's the wrong way to put a portal code. Because that's the old way that... Well, it's not the wrong way, but that's the old way where you just use the glyph numbers. So the glyph numbers on there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 being bug, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 being the pyramid. But the way that they're done in the portal code system is the first one is actually 0 and only goes up to 9, and then it goes from A to F. So, I mean, I can read what you have there, but I'm just saying that's the way it is. Of Orion. Yep. See, there you go, Kendall. So, John, if you put it in and someone doesn't like it, like my moderator, really it's up to Mr. Roger Long or Kendall Southwick or any of my other moderators that are on. If they consider it hate speech, then that's how it's defined. Or if I think it's hate speech. You might not think it's hate speech, so. But I'd be more interested in knowing what you meant, Mr. Cox. Mr. John Cox, in that statement. Steel Dragon, even if it's a PC, it'll still work. The code will still work even if he gives me a PC code. I'll write that code down, but that seems like a code you give out to a lot of people, so that makes it a very public code. So we'll see. So 2 would be bird. 1 is jelly. 3 is face. 4 is dino. Why does this feel like I've been here? 8 is bug. 15 is dude. 16 is pyramid. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is boat. Oh, I see, Steel. You're right. I'm gonna lose that in a minute. 6, 13, 3. Oh, I lost it. I got 13 and 3. Anybody want to tell me the last ones? 13 was 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 is ship. 3 is dino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need a last 2. 5, 10. Thank you. 5 is boat. And 10 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Spiral. So tell me if this is the right coordinates there, Foxhound. You've got bird, jelly, face, dino, bug, dude. That's the little tree-like thing. Triangle, Triforce. Boat, which is a flat bottom boat. Ship, which is a rocket ship. Dino, boat, and Spyro, which is black hole. You're guessing it's a bubble planet? Hey, well, let's go visit. Steel, sounds like we should. I gotta make sure I got those right, though. Let's see if we got it right. Because you know me, I mess things up all the time. Let's try it. So, I don't mind trying it. I have bubble planets. We could go if you guys want to go to a bubble planet. I think those are sad planets, though. Actually, you know, John Cox, I think I just leave it up to the chat to tell me if they think it's hate speech. So, it's really kind of how that goes. Because as a white female, which I'm not giving away anything, because if you watch my blogs, you all know I'm a white female. As a white female, I have a different take on the world based on the things that I've been through in my life. which makes me no less empathetic or compassionate for other people. But sometimes I make just as much of a big mistake in offending people because I don't think about it. And I think that's just our biggest problem in life, is we don't think about the impact of things we say or do to other people. We're not mindful of what we say because it doesn't seem that big of a deal to us. I mean, there's things that irritate my daughter that I just kind of look at and go, whatever. Okay, here we go, Spyro. Well, it's not corrupt, so that's good. You know, I don't know if I agree with that. I think that hate speech is easier for people, so I tend to step away from it. I think it's harder to be positive than it is to be, I know, Steel Dragon. Let me address John first. So, I think that it's easier to be hateful than it is to be positive. I think human beings strive towards chaos more than they strive towards order. Though they constantly want to keep things in order, they will use violence to do so. So I think that being more positive in speech is harder to do and therefore more important than it is to be hateful. That's just my take on it. It's easier because especially in a herd mentality. In a herd mentality, people are more inclined to go towards the negative than they are in the positive. And the example of that is when you go to school to learn how to talk to people in communication, they will tell you need to give at least 5 positive things before you say one negative thing. Even if the negative thing is a constructive thing, you still need to pump them up with 5 great positive things. So when they walk out of that room after talking to you, they're thinking about those 5 things. But in most cases, they won't. They'll always be thinking about the one negative, even though you may have given them excellent 5 positive things. Yeah, Steel, I know. Back in the old day, that's how they did the portal codes, but I've been smacked on so many times about it that I just try to correct it now, because I don't do it that way. But I can. I have it all written down that way. So I guess you can give me the portal codes that way. I just didn't want poor Foxhound to go someplace else and somebody jump on his case and go, what? And then he'd think, well, I went to Grammy's and she didn't say anything. I said anything. Hey, J-Spot, how are you? J-Spot, everybody make sure you check out J-Spot. He streams. And Phil Craven, and Mercy Gaming Mama, who's no longer on here, but she's kind of a relatively small 100 sub channel is trying to build up. I think she doesn't play No Man's Sky. We're jumping in to see where Foxhound's leading us, as long as I did that right. Foxhound. That's a nice name, Foxhound. Alright. I mean, I got a whole book here of portal codes. So, Steel Dragon is correct. You may do it that way or the other way. I don't want to be a mean rat. I can do either or. Okay, we're going to this one. So I gotta keep that up. I don't know what that was. I was trying to map the galaxy, but so far the way the system is, I can't map it. Alright, here we are. Is this the system? Is this the things we have not seen? Well, it can't be because this is first contact. I'm floating. Floating. We must have messed it up. We messed up those numbers. Somebody want to give me those numbers again? Just go back through. Yep, it's the wrong address. Give it to me again, Fox. But while we're here, we'll make sure we put in a combo. Though I'm on online services. I'm really, moving pretty fast here. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Well, I agree with that. All speech should be free. I do agree with that. And I do agree that hate speech to a point is, but the problem is that people use hate speech as weapons. So until we get to a point where people don't use, it's crabs. It's a crab planet. Everyone knows how much Grandmie hates crabs. But until we get to a point where we no longer use words as weapons, and we are mindful that words are weapons, then hate speech kind of needs to be not allowed in certain circumstances. Do I have a problem going to see you and you talking in a hate speech format? No, I don't have a problem with that. But it's my choice and I choose to do that. So, you know, that's kind of that thing. Because words Words are not only words. Words are wrapped up in emotions. They're wrapped up in experiences. They're wrapped up in sensory. They're wrapped up in because your brain doesn't perceive any difference between a word and a slap. It doesn't perceive any difference between a word and a kiss. Physical and non-verbal and verbal are all wrapped up in our brains. If our brains were different, then yes, words would just be words and it wouldn't matter. And the amount of what you give to a word is a whole different thing, too. Okay, we'll just put the numbers back through, and I'll write the numbers down this time, and then I'll do them. Okay? That's the first thing you learn in psychology. You were talking about philosophy, but when you talk about trying to understand the human brain, one of the things you have to understand is that the word tree means something different to every single one of us. Yes, we have a common image that we put up for tree, but some people, when you first word you say tree, there's all kinds, everyone has a different viewpoint. Some of us, the average of us, will see it in this almost the same way, but none of us interpret everything singly the same way. So when you say fat bitch to somebody, one person may have this concept of, yeah, I got fat on me, and yeah, I'm a female and it doesn't bother me, where another person is like, oh my God, he's such a horrible person. What does he know about me? And then another person might start to feel extreme guilt because then, you know, they got to go home and binge eat privately in their closet. With just what on it? And you? That was all they left on it? And you? Let's be funny. Okay, so this one was this one. I wanted to see how close a base was on this one, because this is, and it's the floating crab people. I don't like, well, those are the ones that can't hurt you. So I never taught my children that words were just words. Words have power, but it is based on how much power you give it. Somewhere on this planet is another one of my, oh, right there. Oh well, I just was in that, guys. I'm not paying attention, am I? What is this? I don't have the name of this first contact. That wasn't what I wanted to put down. Oh, there's a knowledge down. Let's go get it. No, that's not knowledge. Fact. Well, there's that fact too. Yep. And I enjoy the conversation, John, so you're like... But ideas are not the same as words. I would love it if ideas were the same as words, but they're not. If you're a child who's raised in an environment where the words, horrible words are said to you all the time, those words lose context in the same way they have for other people, but not the same way. So then becomes this huge question about how does the brain interpret? And that's probably your biggest thing right there, is that you're asking about interpretation. Words shouldn't mean anything. They're just words, how we communicate. But if you're trying to communicate something with me and you're using negative words, I'm going to assume there's a negativity going on, regardless of whether you meant for the negativity or not. If you use negative words, we're trained to believe that that's what they mean. So calling me a fat bitch is not necessarily going to be a great greeting to have the first time you meet me. Unless, of course, we have intimate prior environments. Well, that's really far off. We're not going there. Okay, so we have to name this one while we're here. Let's name this after Mr. Cox. Okay? Let's do this, John. Oops. I mean, I'm big for no censorship. Totally. But I'm also mindful of that at some point in time in certain areas there has to be censorship for there to be peace. Okay, because people, it's like PvP actually. I was just having this conversation earlier. It's like PvP. We can all be on the same thought stepping into a PvP game. Yeah, it's only PvP. Nothing against it. We all like each other. But at the end of the game, people will hold animosity. People will hold hatred. People will get angry. People will have, even if they don't tell you that, they will. Because it's how we interpret our environment around us. It's how we interpret what that person's really trying to say to us, because we all know nobody really says what they're thinking, no matter how much we would like them to. Okay, so this is freedom. Put this in, Mr. John Cox. And freedom. Freedom! I mean, I've been places where you can't say any bad things, and if you do, you get jailed. Bad ideas should go into a bad idea thing, and then we all ignore them. That'd be good, I guess. But, you know, he's got a point, though. Because bad freedoms... Yes, but the fact that you call them fat bitches has a whole different connotation than if you said, I know some really cute girls that I like and admire. No matter how much you don't mean anything by the word fat bitches, everyone else is going to assume that you don't like those people because, one, you're calling them fat, or two, you're calling them bitches, or you may mean bitches as in the spectacular goddess, like, holy bet, but yet you're still back to the word fat, because that word fat is a negative connotation in our society, especially towards women. And no matter how much you would love to be able to just say, you know, what you just said, I know some fat bitches that I like, those people may or may not, even if they never tell you, may not see themselves in the same light you see them. And no matter how much you say you like and admire them, they're not going to believe you because of the way that you use the term to describe them. I mean, that's just that's just humanness. I mean, if I meet a person the first time and he says, yo, you're one fat bitch, I kind of say, well, he's being honest, but it's not really something I want to hang out with. I kind of want a little bit of niceness on there, but I don't need... Also, on the same token, somebody to lie to me and say, oh, the other ones that kind of turn me off is, you're so beautiful the first time you meet them. I'm like, what do you want? And that's just because of my lifestyle, not because of their lifestyle. Maybe they truly mean I'm a beautiful person. But it makes you leery because I come from a history of people trying to charm you all the time. Alright, so we're going someplace else. Did we ever get these other numbers for the portal code? I agree with you, Steele. But you know, my job in a long time ago was communication. Okay, it was teaching children and adults how to communicate with each other. Well, I didn't say you were a rude guy, John. I'm just saying that the words you choose to communicate with to the other person have more meaning than the words that you use to communicate. Now, if you have a specific thing you're trying to say, then you've picked words out that have meaning to you, but they won't translate as well to the other person unless that person is in the exact same mind frame as you. That's why friends get along. Friends can say things to each other that they wouldn't necessarily say to somebody else. Or like me and my kids, there's things I say to my daughter you might not necessarily say to the person I just meet outside the door. Let's see, what's this one? Planet Cartoons. I'm looking for a place to go. We all want a place to go. I got tons of these. Tons. I'm sitting here with a lap of over 300 pages of stuff. I know where that one's at. That one's like way over on the other side of the planets. What's this one? Oh, well, we could go this. No, we don't want to go that one. How about this one? We'll try this one. This might be a corrupt one, though. Let's try this. I mean, it's kind of like crows. I don't know if you guys know much about crows. But crows, they now know, have like 3 dialects. Which means they have speech that's worldwide to all the crows. And then they have speech that is common for the group, like the neighborhood. And then they have speech for those that are familiar family crows. We do the same thing. We have communication that is within our family unit or between our intimate partner or our children and or close friends and family. Sometimes those layers and bubbles go outwardly differently. I have a vlog about it. It's one of my very first vlogs. Second vlogs? It's called Bubbles. And then we have the people we talk to outside our homes and our neighborhoods, the people we go to the bar with, the people we hang out with, but not like really close people at work. And then we have the society that we talk to. And there's communications that we don't use within the society that we use outside within our homes. That's just how it goes. Sorry, I got 4-year-old trying to talk to me. I think that's kind of what we're talking about in what is allowed in our chat. So what is allowed in my chat is anything that doesn't offend my chatters. Not about what offends me. I mean, I have a wide acceptability for words. My crow blog? Oh, not the crow blog. I have a bubble blog that talks about bubbles, about human beings. But I can send you information about crows. The PBS, if you Google... Sorry, we're having a 4-year-old meltdown. Apparently somebody has a remote, and he went outside and he turned off the TV set, and the other one was playing a video game when he turned it off. So there's a lack of communication going on. So, Mr. Cox, I have information on PBS. They have a couple of different really great things about crows and how they communicate. I have a vlog that's called Bubbles, about how we communicate, how we perceive and our perceptions of human beings, based on, oh, it's alright, there's another adult up there who's just avoiding them. I can tell you that right now. Probably because, yeah, the little one's not supposed to be playing anymore, and mom told the other one to take the remote outside with him. Why'd you take the remote outside? No, you're being mean. Take it upstairs. We don't put the remote in our pocket to walk the dog and forget we put it in our pocket. Oh, you knew it was in your pocket. That's even worse. My son's a good example about how people communicate differently. Because he sees the world much differently than the rest of us see it. It's just that me being the grandmother and mother in the house, everything trickles down to me no matter what you're doing. It's like if you have the phone to your head. Have you ever noticed if you have kids, you have the phone to your head, somehow it triggers something in their brain to do everything they possibly can do that they shouldn't do, or to bug you? I think the question that we're asking, because we're going back to what you said, how do you determine hate speech? Well, hate speech, again, is determined by social norms within groups. It is. How you communicate in a whole is determined by your social norms within groups. If you're not part of the average social norm, then you're going to have a different speech pattern than those who are within the 60 to 75% of the population. I mean, that's how research is looked at in communications. Let's see, wait, TP, we need fish, 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 fish. And no matter how much you might want to fight against it, saying certain words in a public setting will create all kinds of things. I mean, that's why they changed some of the rules on hate speech, because of riots that occurred, because of violence that occurred, because of people believing what is being told to them and saying, oh yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, in the end, it's still all about choices. Human beings make choices. We make choices to choose to do bad things, or we choose to not do bad things. That's what it is about. We can blame it on our influences. We can blame it on things around us. We can blame it on our social norms. But in the end result, human beings have the ability to make their own. I am too. I think common courtesy is an excellent thing. Though you tend to find that on common courtesy on the internet is kind of a fallacy. I don't think that people think they need to be courtesy. Okay. I don't think people think they need manners when they're on the internet because nobody knows them. Well, apparently I have not been here, but yet I have the address. The Go Wag. I like the name of that. Go Wag. It says I was the first one here, but yet I can't be the first one here. There's a comball. It's very weird. Yeah. Somewhere out there are. Go find them. Who wrote that one? That was me. That looks like someone. That looks like something I would say. So I've been here, but it doesn't have a name. I very rarely leave names. Look over at the portal. What do you want me to look at the portal for? Look up over the portal. Oh. Is that where you are? This is one I wrote. Who's that? Is that you, Foxhound? I wrote this one down a long time ago. Interesting. Is this your planet, Town? Well, it's not a bubble planet, no. Peace. Yep, it's not a bubble planet. Is this your home planet? So we'll put Foxhound. Let's see. I want to look in discoveries. Discoveries. It says it was discovered by me. Huh. No, it's my planet. How'd you get here? Just out of curiosity. Did you find one of my planet things? That's really cool. You want to make? We can make a monument if you like. You have to come back over here though. Here we go. Ready? Interact with you. There we go. You have to interact back. Fooshound 2018. Are you a new player? Well, there you go. How cool is that? Okay, this isn't really my planet. I don't live here. This is just a planet I have met in my passing. The things I have seen is what you said. Look, there's face in the clouds. There's the eyeballs and the nose. And then it looks like a clown because here's its little clown thingies. And there's an ear right there. See? Oh, it's starting to blur. Okay, so this is Go Wag. Go Wag. Go Wag. Really? I can't change that name. That is just a... I can't change that name. Interesting. How'd you get here? I'm just curious. We need a name. We're gonna name it after you. We're gonna name Foxhound. Because foxes need to stay together. Only you named it different. But we're gonna do it this way. Foxhound. There we go. And then we'll name the planet the Den. And you can stay on the planet. You may have it. How did you get here? Did you portal? Or do you have a ship? Very cool, very cool. I'm telling you. I have to make a theme here though. What I encourage Mr. Cox always is the ability to talk about what is hate speech and free speech like we are doing. That's what I do. Arguments can be occurred at all points in time and place about things. But being able to have an intelligent conversation about that is really important. Okay, so... Oh, there's tons of these here. Look at these. Oh, there's Mr. Icarus. Mr. Icarus. Why is Mr. Icarus... Oh, they're all discovered by him. But the system wasn't? That seems odd. It should have been discovered by Mr. Icarus, and I just... That's weird. And I just renamed it. Okay, so we'll have to put that down. Oh, Mr. Icarus. I know Mr. Icarus. We spent the day doing the unification. That's really weird. Huh. Yep. It's an ugly planet, though. Look, it's all cold and yucky. Alright, we're going back through. Did you follow me through the portal? Because I know I put the list of the portal. Are you being tricky, Mr. Hound? Well, no, you couldn't follow me to the portal unless you were on the other portal. Not paying much attention. Alright, so that one's done. Let's see if we find my other one. We're looking for my other one. Okay. No, that's not it either. We'll just go bouncing through. I didn't see where the planet systems were on that. All new ones, I don't think I have any old ones on here. Nope, dog's barking. Alright. Are you on this planet too? I have a lot of corrupt ones though. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. Oh. Hang on. Could get a bubble. Alright, so we're gonna look at some other ones here because I'm not finding what I'm looking for. Let's see. That's corrupt. Corrupt. Oh. Let's go here and see where it takes me. Let's go check the address I gave you before. It's awesome. But I need the address again. I don't have the address. You have to give it to me again. I don't have it. That's what I'm saying. You have to give it to me. Roxanne, you have to give it to me. You have to give it to me. You have to give it to me. Here, we'll go to another night. Ah. Jelly. Okay, guys, I'm still streaming. Accordion, no accordion in the background. Spiral. Alright, Kendall, thanks for coming by. Always like it when you come by. Everybody check out Kendall Southwick. If somebody types Kendall, it'll pop up his name, his link. He does great No Man's Sky streams. Way better than mine. Absolutely fabulous. I wish I had more time to watch him. Wish I had more time to do lots of watching. You have to type just Kindle in though if you want it to pop up, I think. It won't pop up with the @ sign. Spiral, boat, moon, bird. Here we go. Oh, that one doesn't have enough in it. 1, 2. Fish. Oh, I'm missing a fish. Well, let's just create a new one. Let's create a new one. Let's go there. Oh, it's an actual... Oh, hey, I created a new one and it's an actual... Not corrupt. That's awesome. I love those. I love those. You did. That's awesome. Pretty cool. I'm telling you guys, you need to bank all your portals because Cobra seems to think that... People seem to think that's going to be the thing. Okay, here we go. I have to get the coordinates when we get through. Alright, wait, let me write that down. 2, 1, 3, 4, 8, 15, 16, 6, 13, 3, 5, 10. Alright, we'll do that one next. Here we go. We're going in this one. Let me find the... let's see. Okay, so 2... are you getting into, buddy? I think we're out of them. Okay, well, I haven't been here. I coat. I like that name. Coat. So we need to put a kind of a. This is a moon, I bet. I bet you it's a moon. Let's see. So let's see. Is it a moon? Go ask Mom. Peanut butter jelly time. No, I'm writing it down. I have the I have the all the clips written. Foxhound. I just have to make sure that I have them. Oh, it's not a moon. Interesting. All right, we need a name for this place. Let's name this Nightbot.
Nightbot?
Yeah, Nightbot.
And also another big demon bot.
Yeah?
Yeah, demon bot and Nightbot.
You want Demon Bot?
Yeah, and Nightbot.
Well, I have Nightbot. Let's do Demon Bot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Okay, so we need to go. This. What'd I get? Wow, I've earned a lot of money apparently. Well, I'm in creative though. Okay, here we go. So we went here. Okay. All right, so. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go back. First let's see if there's a hubba base, because I haven't discovered this one. I like to jump around. And no, soft planet. That's not happening. So this, even though it's not a moon, it's got the moon concept going on. I'm not leaving I'm not leaving one. Well, I better leave one. Because then I'll say, why didn't I leave one? And it'll be because I didn't leave one because I didn't leave one. So I'm going to leave a combo. Well, Mr. Cox, if you're still there, you are always welcome in my chat. And we'll have to go just determine it as we go along. That's all you can do. No. You know, it's interesting. I always start these streams thinking we're going to talk about some of the stuff that I talked about on Cobra TV or heard people talking about. We always end up talking about something else. Alright. So you should check out the Discord and my Discord. And the Geknip Gang Discord. Come and chat with us about stuff. There's a huge channel about No Man's Sky you can come and talk about. Everybody's following the ARG. They're talking about the new next. They're talking about next. Okay, wait. So we have bug. try skin foxhound. Alright, let's see if I get it right this time. Hey, Daniel, how are you? You got a freighter in your new normal first Galaxy? Awesome. Everybody's going to the hub, apparently, for that. We're just bouncing around, trying to get home. Trying to find my place to go home to, but I'm not making it. So we have birds. Trying to get to Foxhound's thing here he's got going on. Hopefully that looks right. Let's try again. Here we go. Into the blue void. Into the blue void. Into the blue void. Blue, blue, blue void. A pink void. Well, it usually takes me a second time. Alright. Well, we'll jump in here. We're looking for Fox Tria. I'm hoping I wrote it down because it's going to be very depressing if I didn't write it down. We could go to Feather. Feather's the third one out in the center. Alright, here we are. This is TOG 1243, the basement system. Discovered by Piranha. Why do I feel like I've been here before? Things you see. What have you seen here? Hopefully it wasn't a trap, because there are ones that will throw you into a trap. Those are pretty. It's a very steamy planet. So we'll leave us a ball. Alright, invalid position, whatever. Yeah. What the heck? Go out then. Further out, further out. Further in, further out. Further out. There we go. So we'll say hi to hi? Let's you see no comm station? Yeah, well, see if the online station, yeah, it's Foxhound that's here. Okay, so I see no comm station other than the one I got. Oh, do you have a comm station? See that? This is Foxhound, Daniel. Of which Cobra's saying, I have gone many places and never seen anybody, but I do see y'all say, do you save at through points and reload? I don't do that. Nope. I have not reload any of my games. It's kind of me. Daniel says, hi, Foxhound. Well, that's a really cool looking creature, though. I don't think I've seen that one. Has anybody seen this one before? We'll have to take a picture of him. Get him to stop so I can look at him better. Wait, I want to look at you better. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this particular bug-headed creature. What do you guys think? It's kind of a disgusting looking thing in the front there with the biggie eyeballs. Has anybody seen one of these? No, I haven't either. So we'll take a picture of that. And I'll pass it in the Discord, because that's a really funky looking thing. Is there some more funky looking things? This looks kind of pretty over here. Can I get to it? It's just a whole one. Yep. Nope. It's a weird color combination, though. When I think about it. Well, we're in our center of our thing here. If I get closer, does it say your name? Nope, it does not. There you are, though. Look at you. Like that. No sandworms, too. Well, they were here, though. We all know that's what the sandworms look like. Alright. So that was it for that. Interesting. Well, Foxhound, it's a kind of an interesting looking planet, that's for sure. Is this your... This is... I can't come through because I don't know about the person and their base things. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I never see... Rarely do I see stations. Or anybody's station. Unless they put them so that you can see their station. But I will write down the code here. I have the code now. So let's see what the name of the actual planet is. I feel like I've been here before, though. I think I have. Tog. 1, 2, 4, 3. The base. Man, that's kind of cool, too. Cool. Coolio. Everybody can go visit you. Corvax. Where is it in the system, though? That'd be interesting to know. Alright, so we're going back through. Goodbye, Foxhound. Thank you for showing us this cool place. Woo! That was a cool looking creature that I hadn't seen before. Alright, so we're trying to get to Geknip Gang Hub, and I still haven't got there. We've jumped quite a few places. Alright. Oh, here, let's see if this is the one I want. Let's go and see, but it says the Fox's Den. I kinda am thinking that might be where I need to go. Now then I can make a base there. Start again. Make a base there and start again. Alright. Yeah, that's what we were talking about on Cobra TV today. I think you were streaming while he was having a subcast, Daniel. They were talking about what would PvP look like. Here we go. Alright, so we want... Not a crap, so that's good. That's good, that's good. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Saturday night. Flying through, we're flying through to see if this is where we need to be. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Saturday night. Oh, see. This is a ship. This is the one. This is not mine. not mine? I thought it was mine. It was my original planet. I thought this was my original planet. This may be the one. We can all be excited because that means I actually did it right. Cool. You give me a portal code, I'll come through and say hi. Let's see. I think this is it. I think we found it. I think this is my home. This is water planet. Right. Is it water planet? It's a lush planet. It's not a water planet. But this might be it. This might be it. Let's see. Because there is no, the reason that it might be it is because there's no exocraft here. I left space. I left home to go to space and have not been back. Ah, yes. This is it. Let's see. I'm going to be excited if this is my home. It might not be my home in the Geknip Gang. Yep. We made it. This is it. This is where I need to go. Okay, so we got to find my base. Where the base was at. There's a base near here. So I have to find the base. The right one. That's close to the portal. So we can bring my ship through. You've never seen Cobra's Diplos before? I think I have. You remember when it first started the game, there were these really weird dinos that had like little penis heads. I haven't seen them ever again either, but I have pictures of them. It's in my very first video in my No Man's Sky playlist. That's mine. I mean, there's other people's that are in there. Which one is that? That's 10 hours away. It is a water planet, and that is very unacceptable. I am not accepting that. Let's do it again. See if it gives me another one. Because if not, I'm gonna have to move along and get me another one. Because I'm sure there's one closer. That's how I got here. No, actually, I think I got here by flying. Oh, there's one. Where's that one at? That one's 11 hours. Really? You gotta be kidding me. I know there's one close here. Try it again. Ready to spam it. Spam it. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to leave it off here and we're not coming back till later. Because that one's 1850. That should be it. That's the one we want. 1850. 15 minutes and 50 seconds. Going this way. 15 minutes, 50 seconds. Where is that? There's two of them over here. Right. There was two, right? You guys saw that, right? Yep. Okay. Let's go. We're going to that one. Whee! We gotta make it our base. Woo! Woo! I love flying. Ooh, glass bottom world, man. Here we go. Meow. Come on, you can go. Go. Remember when you used to have to put those little coordinate things all over the planet to find your base? Now you can just hit them over and over and over. So, if you picked up that portal code, you could come see me here. And then this save, I'll just stay here. I'll fly around this area, but I'll pretty much stay here. Because I have another creative save. It's not here. But I wanted to have at least one in the hub, so if there is a reset or a start over or whatever it was they did last time. Wait. Wow. Looks like it's underwater. It's an underwater base. I want an underwater base. 66.2 Fahrenheit. Oh, cool. Thanks, Foxhound. I have a community on my PlayStation 4 you can join. It also has portals and people share portals there. So I'll try to remember to send you out an invite to it. You know, this would go much faster if you were in a spaceship. Actually, I don't know if it would. Sometimes it seems like it doesn't go very fast at all. I have to go clear across the ocean. When I get over here, I'll call it the end, because then I gotta go back, pull my ship through. And you guys don't need to see that unless you absolutely want to see it, because you don't know how to do it. But most of the people in here, I'm sure, know how. Just take some pictures of them, Mr. Craven, and put them in the Discord. Because you're on the Discord, just take some pictures and put them in Cobra's Discord, or you can just message me the way I do it is I take pictures and then send it to my Facebook and then send it to my Discord. So there's any other ways to do it. Okay, where is this base on this rocky ass planet? Because I'm gonna share that one through Facebook, because I've never seen a creature like that. I'm not saying I've been everywhere, but you start to see the same patterns periodically. So this rain is just absolutely beautiful. I haven't discovered everything on this planet, so probably what I'll do is, if I don't do my normal story mode, next Tuesday we'll explore Fox's Den here, because that will be what we'll do. We'll do. That's what we'll do. Whee! Nobody wants to stay here. It's a horrible planet. Horrible planet. Okay, we're getting really close here. Up and over we go. Oh, it's on a nice little plateau, though. Alright, so this save means something. I like how this is up now. It didn't used to be up. Alright, so we gotta make this our base. I don't remember where my base was before. Is this the base? Okay, claim homeworld. Change the name of one of my groups. I don't know which group it was that changed. That would be rude of somebody to do. But okay, so did I change it? Right. I don't. Oh, do you want to rename the base? Yeah, let's rename it. We gotta name it the Fox's Den. Shardvixen's Den. Rename. Cause that's where I live, is in the den. Fox Shardvixen's Den in the Fox's Den. On the Fox's Den. Alright, so we gotta go back. Here we go. We gotta go back now. Alright, so I'm gonna call it quits here, unless y'all want to see me get back to my ship and pull it through. Thanks. Thank you, Phil. I want to see that. I will see that as soon as I'm done here. Or we can call it quits here, and because it's gonna take me what, another 4 minutes to get back, then go to the space station and then come through. So it'd probably be another half hour. If you guys are cool with that, we'll just go ahead. If you're not, let me know. So say yes or no if you want to see me do it. Hey, Insane, how are you? Insane Lehman has a YouTube channel. Y'all should check it out. So I'm waiting. Everybody say yes if you want to see, if you want me to continue until I get my ship here. Or no if you're ready, it's okay, and we're gonna be finished, and that's the end of it. Insane has just hit a 200 subs, so y'all should go by and say hi. He plays No Man's Sky along with some other stuff, and he is part of the Geknip Discord. Geknip! Yeah! Forever! Oh, it's gang first. Gang forever! Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying to get that as our call, man. That's our call sign. That'll be what we do. 220 now. Awesome. You're moving right along. It is important to move along. So, y'all check him out. Remember, check out Phil Craven, okay? Gonna need you guys to vote on his best song he's gonna enter, because he's looking to win at Alt Pass 4. Check out Phil Craven. He plays great music. He's in a band, Whiskey for the Lady. Everybody go and check him out. I'm not sure about Foxhound, if he has a YouTube channel or not. Steel Dragon is on the Geknip Gang, and he does discussions in No Man's Sky, and the channel in the Geknip Gang Discord. Long Roger is my moderator, and he also has a Mixer channel. I don't think he's streamed in a while, though. But he is part of the Geknip Gang. Kendall Southwick, be sure to go check him out. He's part of the gang. Mama Mercy Gaming, it's not necessary, she's not in the Geknip Gang, but she is a small channel that is trying to do better in gaming. So y'all should check her out. I know she does giveaways on her channel. Who else has popped in? I don't know what else is out there. Who's popped in? Wicked Thorn was here, but Wicked Thorn is just Wicked Thorn. That's all he is, just Wicked Thorn. And we love him so. Oh, let's go. So, I gotta decide. Are we going to... Maybe we'll explore this planet next Tuesday. And then do some more normal. I don't know. Just whatever takes my fancy. I get to where I want to mine, so... Then I can get here on all... Oh, no, you know what we'll do? Is we'll do all of my saves. And we'll get here. We'll go here. Except for normal. I can't get the other normal. I could get the other creative here if I wanted. But I don't think I will. Can't get normal here yet. So, what we'll do is we'll get normal story mode going, and we'll see if we can get ourselves here eventually when we get there. Because I'm going to need... I will need all of them. I'm going to need Space, and, you know, Spiral, and Dude. Those are the hard ones to get. I'm going to need them all. Need them all. We're going to need them all. I don't think I can get here to normal then. Gonna need them all. I'd have to actually black hole it, I think, here in the story mode. Which means I wouldn't want to... If I did it in story mode, I wouldn't want to do the story part where you get to a base. I want to keep going until Ooh, clouds and clouds and clouds. Well, nobody answered me, so I guess we'll just call it quits here. And I'll catch you all on the flip side. I'm out of here. Look at that boiling ensues. Here we go. Whee! It's not the most prettiest planet, but it is mine. I got put down. Home. Okay, so this is... I thought it was called something else. I don't know how to portal here. I mean, I could probably jump here. I don't know.